Hello, welcome back. Finding purpose or your path in life requires a journey versus outcome mindset. Because just as Ray Kroc said, the two most important requirements for major success are first, being in the right place at the right time, and second, doing something about it. And that's how we say welcome to Excel, the place where the exceptionals come to get better every day. Today, let's explore the keys to finding your right place in life. My friends, have you ever felt you are drifting every passing day? Drifting further and further away from where you wanted to be in your life? You know that there is something bigger out there for you. You can feel it in your guts. But it's been so hard for you to place your finger on it. And it's scary to step into the unknown in order to try and figure it out. In this video, we will help you provide some light that will, illuminate that tunnel. And I want to start by sharing a story about a mother and a baby camel who were lying around under a tree. And one day the baby camel asked, "Why do camels have humps?" The mother camel considered this and said, "We are desert animals, so we have the humps to store water so we can survive with very little water." The baby camel thought for a moment, then said, "Okay, so why are our legs long and our feet rounded?" The mama replied, "They are meant for walking in the desert." The baby paused. After a bit, the camel asked, "Why are our eyelashes long? Sometimes they get in my way." The mama responded, "Those long, thick eyelashes protect your eyes from the desert sand when it blows in the wind." The baby thought and thought, then he said, "I see. So the humps is to store water when we are in the desert. The legs are for walking through the desert, and these eyelashes protect my eyes from the desert. Then why in the zoo?" The lesson here, my exceptional friends, is that skills and abilities are only useful if you are in the right place at the right time. Otherwise, they go to waste. So how do you find your purpose? Finding purpose is not the same as setting goals. In fact, purpose is about embracing the complicated journey versus, white knuckling to get to the outcome. Think of it this way. A goal is like a destination, a specific point you want to reach, like climbing a mountain, for instance. It's tangible, it's measurable, and it has a clear endpoint. Now, consider purpose as your reason for climbing the mountain in the first place. Your purpose is ongoing, and it evolves as you grow and learn. While goals are the milestones you aim to achieve, purpose is the journey and the essence that makes the journey meaningful. So to begin finding your purpose, it comes from within, engaging with self-reflection, getting to know yourself better. And I talked a lot about this in our previous video, how great leaders excel. You might want to check that out. A great way to start is by clarifying what is of value to you in this life. Some may say family, some it could be tradition, some it could be their community, it could be recognition, it could be fame, it could be whatever it is. Identify that value, your core value, and that is what gives you foundation for moving towards what really matters in your life. Finding our path and our purpose in life is about falling and getting back up, evolving, changing, stepping outside our comfort zone. None of this can be done when we are stuck in our mind and not moving in our life. As Barbara Hall said, the path to our destination is not always a straight one. We go down the wrong road, we get lost, we turn back. Maybe it doesn't matter which road we embark on. Maybe what matters is that we embark, unquote. So let me provide a few guides that will help you in finding your path. Number one, do a value clarification. And on this note, I want to recommend that you check Brene Brown's post on living into our values. I'm going to put the description to that I'm going to put the link to that write-up in the description of this video, living into our values. It will help you to do value clarification. It will be a great exercise to help you to get to know yourself and what is of meaning to you in this life. Number 2, create a vision board. If you are creative, this step may be very useful and is a way to map out our dreams and aspirations within our life. With the vision board, you can be clear about your strength, you can be clear about your values, then you can be clear about your goals and the timeline. You put pictorial representation of those places you want to attend, those things you want to achieve, who you want to be in pictorial representation. Is a great form of motivation. I strongly recommend that you do that. Number 3, step outside your comfort zone when connecting with what is of value to you. Getting outside of your comfort zone can play a significant role in growing and evolving into the person you want to be. While it is certainly not a bad thing to stay comfortable, my friends, understand that it can be limiting. There are things that you need others to help you to get done. There are ideas you can get by associating with people. You know what you want. Associate, network with the kind of people that have done what you really want to do. That is how to help discover yourself and achieve your purpose. Number 4, do what is interesting to you. This may surprise you, but so many people stifle their creative passion for fear of judgment, for fear of criticism, or even for not doing what you're supposed to do. For me, I've been so scared of starting a YouTube channel, and here I am doing it, getting better every day. I might be getting something wrong, but in the process, I keep getting better, and before you know it, boom, I'll become exceptional in it. So my friends, don't fear criticisms. If taking dance lesson at age 35 is what interests you, why not go ahead and do it? You owe nobody any explanation, As an exercise, observe the how and the why of your inner resistance and what happens when you let yourself actually do it. It may shock you to discover that, wow, this thing really interests me and I'm really getting better at it. Number 5, get out of your mind and into your life. I can't emphasize this point enough. A body in motion stays in motion. The more we exercise the just do it muscle, the more we may surprise ourselves with finding avenues of fulfillment and purpose. Purpose can't be found in the mind. It must be found in experiencing of life. This is very, very profound. And finding our path in life is a meaningful journey. And if you find yourself in the throes of that journey, please keep moving. Keep moving. Don't stop. So to help you find your unique place in life, let me share 3 important things to keep in mind about what your calling truly is and what it's not. Number 1, your calling is not a formula. In our world, where we have so many tutorials, so many get-rich-quick schemes flooding our social media feed, we want to be able to figure out instantly how to succeed in our lives. This is why most people still feel stuck, no matter how many things they've tried. It won't be until you realize who you truly are and what matters to you. Underline those words. Who you truly are and what matters to you, that you will begin to feel a sense of what you are called to do with your life. And your calling is not a step-by-step formula, my friends. It's more of a compass that you have to navigate for you to really get to where you're going. Number 2, your calling is more of an absolute direction than you should steer your life towards. It involves courageously stepping into the unknown and believing that life is so much greater than just yourself. And once you realize these facts, you'll be heading in the right direction that brings your life a deep sense of meaning, which is what we all want at the end of the day. According to Viktor Frankl, life is never made unbearable by circumstances, but only by lack of meaning and purpose. The next thing you have to note is that your calling isn't meant to give you a sense of safety and security. You know, on this channel, we are brutal about the truth. We'll tell you the truth how it is, because that is what you need to succeed. You've probably felt this at some point in your life, that your calling isn't meant to give you a sense of safety and security. Something beckoning you towards a different life. And a part of you knows that your best life is on the other side, but your fears are holding you back. Living out your calling requires the audacity to step into the unknown to discover what you are capable of. And Franklin D. Roosevelt was spot on when he said, "Courage is not the absence of fear, but rather the assessment that something else is more important than fear." Your calling never asks you to settle, but instead asks you to keep moving forward. So when living out your calling becomes more important to you than the fears that hold you back, that's when you'll find the courage to take the bold actions necessary. And finally, your calling isn't always about what you are doing, my friends, but it has everything to do with who you are becoming. It's more about who than what you are doing. The reality is that life is hard, and some of us spend most of our lives in survival mode just to pay the bills and put food on our table. But the best way to live the one life you have is to utilize the passion and talents that you possess. If we bury our dreams because we are too busy for them, we will never become who we were really meant to become. We all have a burning desire within ourselves and a unique set of skills that can help create a meaningful impact on the world. But until we take the time to intimately connect with and cultivate them, we will never find our true calling. And as we wrap up this video, my exceptional friends, I want you to know that the right place values you the right way. If you aren't valued where you are, you might be in the wrong place. And it's not enough to be in the right place at the right time. You also need to be the right person in the right place at the right time. And that's it for today, Exceptionals. We hope you got tons of value from this video. So please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel to help us grow, because we are committed to delivering valuable contents that will help you get better every day. And we recommend you check out this next video that we just put up for you. Until we see you again, stay blessed.